When you know that you are queer, but your favorite drink is beer, that's gayish. You can bottom without stopping, but you can't stand going shopping, that's gayish. Oh, gayish, you're probably gayish. Well, life's just too short for narrow stereotypes, so it's gayish. We're also gayish. It's Gayish with Mike and Kyle.
Hello, everyone in the podcast universe. This is Gayish.
The podcast where being gay is just okay.
Oh, what if you just want to be ish?
Ooh, I just want to be an ish.
Can I just be ishy today?
So ishy.
I'm tired of being gay.
I just want to be ish.
I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz.
We're here to bridge the gap between sexuality and actuality. And today we're going to talk about sounding. We're going to talk about sounding.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know what that is, stay tuned.
Good luck. Hold on to your meatus, because it's about to get crazy.
Kyle.
What's that?
I don't know. We're going to try really hard not to kink shame anybody, even accidentally.
We're going to try so hard. We're going to do really good, and I'm excited about this episode.
Great.
I have not been shuddering to myself privately for like a week.
But first. Yeah. Did we decide we have nothing to talk about up front?
It's time for the news.
Shut your mouth hole. It's time for your ear holes. News.
I loved that. News the first.
Yeah.
We have to talk about this.
Okay.
Friend of the show, Chris Hagee, has passed away, and his sister reached out to share the news. And he was a frequent guest on our show. He was a co-host numerous times when one or both of us were not both. When one of us was unavailable, he was a co-creator on Have a Nice Gay. He did our Wednesday game days for that. And I think that more than anything is sort of what he meant to me or brings to the table creatively. He was just a brilliant mind when it came to games and making experiences for people. We were on his podcast, We Read Movies, several times about the Eating Out movie series. And he even DM'd a one-off Dungeons & Dragons episode for us. Also, I wouldn't know another friend of the show, Joseph Peters Matthews, without the connection that Chris Hagee provided. He used to do trivia nights at the Madison Pub here in the Seattle neighborhood, and a lot of relationships that I have are just because of those amazing nights. He was the best trivia writer that I've ever experienced. Yeah, he died unexpectedly, and he will be missed.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to process, and just our thoughts are with his family.
Yeah. I've been told that I will be given the details of a memorial service in New York City soon. Those are emerging, and have floated the idea to a couple of people of trying to do something here in Seattle. If that materializes, I'll let everybody know.
Okay.
Well, you gotta go and die, son of a bitch. Okay, episode over. No. News the second. Just in time for Pride, Kyle.
What'd they do?
The Trump CDC has quietly deleted the Safer Sex Social Gatherings and Monkeypox page.
Why are they deleting this? Why?
It explicitly covered harm reduction guidance for Pride events, sex clubs, intimate contact during outbreaks, and it referenced backrooms, saunas, sex clubs, or private and public sex parties. And
I do remember at one point when I was reading guidance, maybe it was our monkeypox episode, and like the CDC talked about backrooms, and I was like, the CDC knows about backrooms. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, this makes sense why they deleted it. They both hate HIV and also want us to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they hate us.
They hate us. Yep. Yeah. It also likely violates a court order from July of 2025 by Judge John D. Bates requiring restoration of deleted LGBTQ plus HIV infectious disease information.
But courts don't mean anything. Like, you just do whatever you want anyway. You get tied up in court for years. Like, it just nothing means anything anymore.
Yep. When the executive branch could say, fuck you, make me, and I can't make you. Yep. You gotta not be an asshole.
Yeah, you gotta agree to some kind of terms of following the law to some degree.
Yeah, they are openly defying that court order, and it's really rough. But yeah, an HHS spokesperson said that the page, quote, was not medically accurate and does not align with the administration's priorities. without specifying what was inaccurate.
Yeah, it's the gay shit. Like, I don't know. Hey, we always play these games. It doesn't just say it's the gay shit. You say everything else. Like, why would you be all coy about this?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Dickbag, fuckface assholes.
Yeah.
We're going to end with a good one.
Oh, okay.
News the third, news the last.
Yeah.
The city of Leeds has appointed its first openly gay Lord Mayor.
Lord Mayor!
Yeah.
I am the boy Lord Mayor, and I am a fruity pants.
Fruity Pants. Lord Fruity Pants is his name. Councillor Stephen Holroyd became Leeds' 132nd Lord Mayor. His partner Simon Maples is now the Lord Mayor's consort.
It's too bad Simon Maples is a pony.
What?
That sounds like a pony name.
Like Simon Maples bringing up the rear?
Yeah. Come on, let's all hop on Simon Maples and go for a ride. Well, they might say that anyway.
He
I don't know.
won the Belmont Stakes this year. He's headed to the Kentucky Derby. We'll see what happens. I put $15 on Simon Maples to win. Is the city's first openly gay couple in the roles of Lord Mayor and consort, and the first male Lord Mayor's consort in Leeds history. Appointment coincides with Leeds' 400th anniversary of receiving its royal charter to be a city.
Wow, cool, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, UK.
Yeah, way to go.
Thank you, Lord Holroyd.
Yeah. and pony friend.
Simon Maples.
Pony lover.
That's the news.
That's the news. Speaking of pony lovers, I want to thank the following new Patreon member, Tom Rigsby.
I wonder if that's Eleanor's son?
Mm-hmm.
Nephew. Probably nephew.
Probably nephew, if we're going to draw the tree out like that. If you want ad-free episodes a day early, if you want to get bonus segments and bonus episodes like the recent one we just released about mustaches, or all of the 79 other ones, or you want to use Mike's Hole,
use it,
or support the show, go to patreon.com/Gayish podcast.
Do it.
Do you want to talk about sounding?
I mean, we're gonna. So
yeah,
I better be. I better want to.
Okay, we're doing this because it was a survey request. The survey is still paying dividends. We appreciate all the ideas. They went on our idea list, and we still use those ideas that you sent in 13 years ago.
Yep.
So someone wants this.
I want to do another survey, but all I want to know is how big everyone's dick is.
Just a dick survey. And then we should say, what is your actual dick size? What dick size do you say on Grindr?
Yeah.
And then compare those and see the average lie.
And do you have foreskin?
Okay.
That's
just another fun thing. Okay. Okay. New survey coming soon.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Mostly. Let's talk about sounding, Kyle.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, and I know we're going to talk about our personal reactions here first, but I do feel like a basic definition is warranted.
Yep.
Which is sounding is putting things into your urethra for sexual gratification.
Yeah.
Great. So if that means you don't want to listen to the rest of the episode,
we get it.
You can stop. But
yeah,
for everybody else, we're going to keep going.
For no reason at all. Like this podcast in general.
Yeah.
We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a really strong, visceral, negative reaction to the idea of this.
Of putting something in your pee-pee?
Yep.
In your pee-pee hole?
Yep. Things, I feel like things don't go up there. But any argument I have, you talk about that with the butt, and people judge butt stuff. So it's me, not them.
Hi, it's me, Kyle.
I'm the problem. It's me, for sure. But it's not going to be for me, and I'm going to work on not making it sound like I'm judging other people who are into it.
So I mostly think about the only thing that goes in there is soap, and that stings and hurts. So that, I have a similar like knee-jerk, holy shit, that's got to be painful, don't want that reaction. But I mean, I haven't tried it.
I haven't tried it either. Do you think you ever would?
Well, so here's the thing. Famously, my prostate is broken.
Right.
And or missing.
Right.
Not sure. And sounding is one of the ways that people say you can stimulate the prostate. And there are a lot of sounding fans who say you can stimulate the prostate pretty much directly by going poke, poke, poke in there.
Yep.
So if I want to find and or fix my prostate, I got to put the tools in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I read somewhere, and now this is going to ruin whatever segment it actually comes up in, but I read that it was like jerking off from the inside.
Ooh.
And I don't know what that means, but it's the most compelling I've ever heard sound.
Jerking off from the inside.
Yeah.
I mean, compare and contrast, I guess.
Yeah. So, you're right. So I don't know. You might be able to find your broken prostate through this.
Well, so I did want to just briefly talk about my broken prostate.
Sure.
And that there's like maybe 5 reasons.
Wow. Okay.
Potentially. Not that my prostate is broken.
Oh, but one's
I did,
prostate may be broken.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly right. And all of this was sort of around like, will sounding fix any of them? Because this is uncomfortable, but I say uncomfortable things on the show, Kyle, because I'm me and an oversharer when you put a mic in front of my face. I like to bottom. I have never had a prostate orgasm or experienced like the apparently like rainbows come out of your face feelings of pleasure from prostate play. I just never have. And that's led me to say that my prostate is broken and or missing. I enjoy the intimacy and like it's very, very hot, but anal doesn't get me off as a bottom just on its own. And so the first, and this is the most common, medications, especially SSRIs. If you're on antidepressants, it can mute the feelings of your prostate.
Well, I'm done. Got to talk to my psychiatrist now and tell her I'm done. I'm done with it.
I'm going to stop.
I'm just going to stop cold turkey. That's good. That's healthy, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Number 2 is pelvic floor dysfunction.
Oh.
Apparently, so if you have an overactive pelvic floor, it can cause anorgasmia, painful sex, erectile dysfunction, blunted orgasm sensation, and it can be diagnosed as chronic prostatitis or chronic pelvic pain syndrome because it might make your P-spot not work correctly. Or
I haven't checked in on your pelvic floor recently.
Me either.
How is it doing?
I don't think I have one.
Okay.
It's gone. It's
another missing mystery.
Yeah. My guts just sort of hang out my taint.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
That's why you bought him, to stuff him back in.
Yeah, exactly right. I need help. I need help putting all that back in there. Oh my God. Number 3 is just anatomical variation. So the normal prostate is about 3 centimeters long, 4 centimeters wide, 2 centimeters deep, but it can get bigger with age. That's benign prostatic hyperplasia. But it can move up to 10 millimeters in any direction, depending on your bladder.
I know it's in millimeters, but that's kind of far considering, like, I just expect things to stay generally where they are in my body.
Yeah, I guess things move around more than you think.
Oh, God.
I guess. Okay. So the next time you feel something squiggling around in there, Kyle, it might be your liver screaming for help and trying to escape. But this is the one that might actually be something that sounding can take care of. Because if you put something down in there, the urethra goes right through the prostate. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
The other is that you have to have a partner who the angle, depth, and curve are going to work for your prostate. Like you really do have to have bits that match, that are complementary and lead to prostate stimulation.
Or they have to have fingers.
Or fingers. Yeah, that's true. And most of my partners have had fingers.
Yeah.
Just a thing.
That's a little finger phobic.
Yeah, and then if you have anxiety, apparently parasympathetic dominance is also a reason. So the drugs that fix depression and anxiety can cause it. Being depressed or anxious can also cause it to not work.
Fuck me, I guess. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you. That's my personal thing. I've never sounded before. I've seen the tools. I've thought, I wonder what that would feel like in my pee hole, and then not pursued it any further because I have the same sort of knee-jerk reaction that you do. But like, if there's a reason to try it, it might be to fix my prostate.
Does that compel you? Maybe we'll check in by the end after we learn what we learn, and we'll check in to see if you've decided that you're willing to try it.
Yeah,
I have the same thing. I have never done it or considered doing it. I don't understand it. If I come across porn of it, I immediately change. Do you ever like stumble across porn of sounding?
No.
Okay, it's very rare, but it's happened. And
the algorithm just knows better with me. Maybe I don't know.
You would think that with me, I don't know. Maybe it's like that dude likes some weird shit. Let's give them this. Let's give this a try. But yeah, okay. Working on well, I'm not working. I don't have any judgment about it. I don't care if other people do it. I support their decisions, and so all my reaction is my own feelings, and probably come from a place that it was the same feeling that I felt when I originally saw butt stuff, and I was like, ooh, that's gross. Like anal sex seemed gross to me when I first learned about it.
I agree with you.
Okay.
We talked about the history of sounding, Kyle.
Okay.
So who do you think was the first society to write it down?
The Greeks.
I love that answer because it's usually them. You're wrong.
Okay. Victorians. Those are my two answers.
Bladder catheterization shows up in an Egyptian medical papyrus from 1500 BC.
Wow.
It showed bronze tubes, straws, and reeds passed up the urethra to relieve urinary retention.
Straw. Okay. Look, I think that I don't have any judgment if people do it and believe they need to use like sterile equipment and know what they're doing and all that stuff. Back in those days, just shove some straw up there.
I guess you got to get in there. you got to get that shit out. What do you have on hand? A little bit of straw.
A little bit of straw. Okay.
The Mesopotamians documented bladder stone disease on clay tablets that date to 3200 BC. Basically, as long as we've had holes, we've put things in them, and that includes sounding. Hippocrates in the 4th century BC defined the symptoms of bladder stones, and he prohibited lithotomy, which is surgical stone removal. In the original Hippocratic Oath, I guess it's gone through some revisions, but initially it was like, I will do no harm. Also, I won't fuck with kidney stones.
Really? It was that important to him?
It needed to be left to the specialists. But there was an instrument called the Kathianae, which it means to thrust into. And so sounding comes from medicine, like medical reasons to put things in you, and then people like deciding, oh, that was fun, and doing more of it.
Yeah.
There were bronze S-shaped catheters with terminal eyes, that was part of a standard doctor's kit from Hippocrates through about the 7th century.
S-shape? I want it to be straight and flat and no curves at all.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But for like 2,500 years, they've had a little thing to fish kidney stones out of there, and I think it was probably that pleasant to... But more or less pleasant than having kidney stones. I've heard that's fucking painful as fuck.
Yeah.
So the Islamic Golden Age from the 9th to 13th centuries, they introduced catheters of gold, silver, and copper with a single curve following urethral anatomy. Oh. And they invented the stylet to keep them from clogging.
That's a problem I didn't even know to worry about.
Yeah. Me neither. But I guess if you're going to poke something up there so that like stuff will come out, it's like a straw. You want it to have water and other things pass through it.
Yeah.
It's got to be open.
Yeah. Okay.
Reeds and straws. Okay. So the fetish is likely centuries old. There's general kink sources that talk about, I'm going to talk about things like people end up in the ER for, which you've actually talked about on the show a lot over the years. But like medical equipment, sounds, it has been a thing documented for a really long time. The Victorians documented a lot of that stuff, but has existed underground certainly for at least 200 years, but probably longer. Again, for as long as we've had holes, we've been putting things in them. Mm-hmm. But Larry Townsend in the Leatherman's Handbook in 1972, which is a gay leather how-to book. And it did not, in 1972, have sounding in it. But in 1989, the second edition came out and added catheters, piercing play, and safer sex HIV prevention. And so that means that sounding, like as a documented, like here's how to, and here's how to do it safely in the gay community, came out of leather culture in the mid to late 70s, early 80s.
And they just used the word catheter. They didn't use the word sounding.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Let's see. Drummer Magazine, which ran from 75 to 99, and Bound and Gagged Magazine, which ran from 87 to 2005. They were the dominant gay leather print publications, and it grew out of this dude named Bob Wingate. He had a New York bondage club that was founded in 1984. But there's a lot of descriptions of sounding that happen in those publications and like sounding parties, and that becomes part of the vocabulary.
God, I just would want everything to be gentle and like chill and not have a lot of like potential for disruption. A sounding party doesn't seem conducive to sounding. I don't.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend jumping in the deep end like that right away, Kyle. Dip a little toe in there.
Dip a toe in there before you dive in.
I mean, don't put a toe in your urethra. That's probably not sanitary. But let's see. Around the mid-2000s, sounders were buying actual medical instruments from surgical supply houses, often off of eBay, which I think is funny. And a lot still do. But what changed around the mid-2000s was companies that started designing and marketing sounding as a sex toy that you could go and buy retail through the internet.
Yeah.
Enjoy Toys was founded in 2005 by Greg DeLong. He was a mechanical engineer. He was a bicycle designer and kitchen product designer. He's like,
You know what I could do?
I think I could figure this out.
I got bikes down. Next up.
Enjoy has a product called Pure Wand. That's their flagship offering.
I like that.
But it's a
magic.
It's a heavy duty sound for those who can take an inch in diameter. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In 2011, they won the AVN. They got nominated for the AVN for Best Small Sex Toy Company. Kink Industries Master Series.
I don't know how I can move on from this.
What?
An inch?
I mean, you got to work up to that.
I hope so.
It's like putting those plugs in your ears. You know, you got to build them up over time.
I don't know what that means.
Like gauges in your ears.
Gotcha.
You've got to like
piercings. Yeah.
you can't just like punch an inch-sized hole in your earlobe, or you'll I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it's hard to balance the immediate physical reaction I have versus the like wanting to be supportive of it. I support this, and that's what I'm sticking to.
Great. I'm proud of you, Kyle.
Thanks.
The mid-2010s had Kink Industries, Master Series, Rosebud, and Electrostim, and they have an Amazon catalog around this time, and still do, I think. But yeah, individual Kink Industries stainless steel sounds run $15 to $60-ish. Sets can be found on eBay in the $25 to $60 range. And a lot of local sex toy shops will sell them. There's a whole sounding section at Doghouse Leathers up on Capitol Hill. It's like at the cash register. Look down in the jewelry case. They've got special jewelry. But anyway, yeah. So the takeaways are holes. We put things in them. Mm-hmm. Medicine made them needed. People liked it. Started doing it themselves. Then we started making money off of it by selling them to people.
Yep. I'm going to cut the whole history segment and just play that part.
Great. Excellent. What do you got?
I got some Gata for you. I got a couple Gatas. I'm first going to tell you about this study called Sexually Explicit Media Use by Sexual Identity, a comparative analysis of gay, bisexual, and heterosexual men in the United States.
Okay.
This is published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior by Martin J. Downing Jr., Eric W. Schirmishaw, Robert Schneiman, Nadav Antibigruska, and Sabrina Hirschfeld.
It's
published,
Kyle, C+.
Okay. That's, I think that's what I'm aiming for, mins. Like, I don't think I can do any better than that. This came out in 2016. Okay. The goal of this study was to research sexually explicit material, which they called SEM, which is also search engine marketing, which is the industry I'm in. So it's a little confusing when it talks about all the different SEM that they were using.
Yeah, there's a thing at work called the ADL, which is, it's not the Anti-Defamation League. It's the Agent Force Data Library.
I was thinking AB deal.
Oh, we should have one of those. It's my new mission, Kyle.
What's that? I'm
going to invent something at work and name it that. And see how far it gets.
And then you'll know who's gay because they'll like recognize what that means. So they wanted to record differences in recent sexually explicit material use. I'm going to call it porn from here on out.
Porn.
Because that's easier. Porn. They surveyed 821 men who were at least 18 years old, spoke English, lived in the U.S., reported viewing porn in the past internet. It was all online. So internet porn is what I mean.
So they went outside on the sidewalk and pointed to 821 men.
Reported viewing porn in the past 6 months. They have to be willing to admit that on a survey. So I don't know if that skews it a little bit towards,
Probably away from Jesus or maybe towards Jesus. I
don't know. And they had to identify as gay, straight, or bi.
Oh, okay.
So, straight men, here are some findings that I thought were interesting. I just put down everything that jumped out at me. Straight men were more likely than gay men to report viewing porn at work on a computer.
Straight dudes.
Come on. You know that's not cool.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I work in a cubicle and it faces everyone. Like I could not.
And is it on a work computer?
You're not going to bring your personal computer and your work computer and pull out your personal computer when you want to do the porn watching. Like I think it's on their work computer.
Okay, your IT department knows about this.
Oh, for sure.
Like there's some dude who's just banking all the weird porn you're watching.
and he's probably like, this ain't my job. No. And then he like deletes and moves on. Like, yeah. Gay and bi men were more likely than straight men to report they use substances while viewing porn.
Okay.
That checks out to me.
Yeah, that checks out to me.
Meth. Gay and bi men viewed more hours of porn in a typical week. The median for gay and bi men were 3 hours for each. And
a week?
And it typically, yeah.
3 hours of porn a week?
Yeah. How much do you watch? More or less?
Okay. That might check out. Maybe. I don't know.
What were you thinking? That's high or low?
Well, at first I was thinking that was high. That's like half a work day. But
I work from home.
Oh, well, okay. Right. Maybe it's your whole work day. I don't know.
And that's compared to straight men had a median of 2 hours. And
I don't believe that.
You think it's more?
Yeah.
I think it's
I think gay guys are more likely to say, yeah, I watch porn all the time. What's it to you, bitch? And straight guys would be like, yeah, I watch a little bit.
A little porn
sometimes.
It's like, how much do you drink when a doctor asks you that? You're like, just like 2 glasses a week.
Yeah. So, yeah, double or triple it.
Yeah. That's probably true. 1 in 5, this is about their people's behavior watching porn. 1 in 5 straight men reported viewing porn that featured only men. 1 in 5. That's
is that just because there's a lot of porn out there? There's a lot of gay porn.
I don't know why. They did also for this question write like, 1 in 5 heterosexually identified men. They called that out specifically.
In denial.
I don't know.
I'm not gay, man, but like.
I just
look at that twink taken.
Love dudes fucking. Of those who viewed anal sex in the past 6 months, 61.3 reported a preference for viewing condomless anal sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
People don't like condoms in their porn, Kyle.
Nope. Only 6.8% reported a preference for viewing anal sex with condoms. And gay men were more likely than bi men and only slightly more likely than straight men to indicate a preference for viewing condomless anal sex. So let's get to the point. The most common sexual behaviors men reported when viewing porn were. So these are all the different acts that they saw and the percentage of people that reported seeing it.
Oh, not things that they're doing, but things they are watching being done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oral sex, 86.2%. How that's not like 95 is wild to me.
There's not a lot of porn that doesn't involve a little blowy.
A little blowjob.
Here and there.
Yeah. Anal sex without a condom, 84%.
Maybe they're like, like the beginning of the porn, the part that I actually really like the most. The pizza boy shows up and they're like, no, fuck this. And so they skip to the middle of the video and they miss the blowy part.
Yeah, they're like, let's get to the fucking. I'm here to see the fucking. Anal sex with a condom, 65.3%.
That's way too high.
Rimming, 64.8%. Solo acts of masturbation, 53.1%. Vaginal sex without a condom, 40.8%. Mutual masturbation, 39.2%. Felching, 28.5%.
1 in 4 porns have felching in them?
1 in 4 people have watched porn that contains felching.
Okay, I'm back. I'm better now.
In the past 6 months. I think that's... there was people that watched it in the past 6 months. Common sexual behaviors, reported viewing. I don't know if this is in the past 6 months or just have ever seen. Vaginal sex with a condom, 26.4%.
Yeah.
Bondage, sadomasochism, cock and ball torture, sounding, 24.7%.
Why is that one category?
I have no idea. That's a big category.
Like, if we just say other, that's lazy, but let's still throw this shit together into one bucket.
Yep. Water sports 23.9 and fisting 18.1. So if you get down to sounding and just look at the info they have on sounding, gay men were significantly more likely than bi men to report that they viewed porn featuring sounding.
Okay.
That is 27.9% for gay men versus 13.7% for bi men. Mm-hmm. So we are about a quarter of us have seen sounding porn. Gay men didn't vary too much from straight men in reporting that they've viewed porn featuring sounding. The numbers were 27.9% versus 24.6%. I don't believe those were statistically significantly different. So that told me how much they watched in terms of the porn they watched, but I wanted to know how much, like, how often do they do this? Like, what's the actual action? So I looked at the study. Recreational urethra sounding is associated with high risk sexual behavior and sexually transmitted infections. And there's a little bit of correlation causation that I fear that comes into this when you say that it's associated with a high risk sexual behaviors and sexually transmitted infections.
There's kind of a lot of studies that are named true thing you think might be true is true. Right?
Yeah, but isn't that like kind of annoying that, like, I don't think sounding causes sexually transmitted infections, and that is what this could imply.
Sure.
But it's not true. It's that people who happen to do sounding are probably more sexual and probably more likely to get an STI as anyone who, like, I noted that if you drive a car, you're probably more likely to get an STI. That doesn't mean it's bad to drive cars.
Wait, is that true?
I presume I have to, because if you're 4 versus if you're 28, like you're, like as your age goes up, you're more likely to drive a car. And as your age goes up, you're probably more likely to get an STI.
Maybe your car's a dirty slut, Kyle, and you're just...
Maybe it's a dirty, dirty whore. So,
I don't think STIs means anything about being a dirty slut, by the way. I thought it was a funny idea that you could get an STI from your car.
Yeah, you get inside it. So men who engaged in sounding had no significant difference in prevalence of ED. That was an interesting finding as well. So it doesn't cause ED. I think that's a rumor or fear that people have. Of the 2,122 participants, 228 had engaged in recreational sounding. That is 10.7%.
Wow.
I did not find anything that broke down the gay versus straight. I looked that up, did not find anything indicating that. But at least we know 10% of men roughly have tried sounding, which that's a lot higher than I expected that to be.
Oh, bringing your bias, maybe.
Maybe. You're not surprised by 10% of people?
That seems about
1 in
right.
10?
About right to me.
Oh, I just thought it was rarer than that.
I don't know.
It's not. So
it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Well, I want to talk to you about the ER, Kyle.
Okay.
And I don't. This is not intended to yuck anybody's yum. This is not intended to tell you not to, or that it's unsafe even, because it is safe if you do it right.
Mm-hmm. What is it intended for then, Mike?
So that people know some things about putting stuff in your urethra.
That sounds very helpful. This sounds like a helpful segment that is constructive.
Great.
So don't write in and say otherwise.
Yeah. Okay, urologists love this shit, by the way.
Oh, I bet.
They're just they are all about urethras and what goes in them.
Yeah.
And you've gone over the foreign body retrieval statistics.
Yep. Focused on butts.
But focused on butts. There's 13,170 genital injuries from foreign bodies in the United States data from 2011 to 2020.
That's just any kind of genital hurt?
Yep.
Okay.
And the urethra is 30% of them.
Wow.
So 30% of the time somebody comes in and they have a sex boo-boo, it's their pee hole.
Wow. Oh, do you know, I figured out that your pee hole is called your meatus.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was the... Anyway, okay. I don't know what I thought it was. I'm going to take your word for it, Kyle. Dr. Kyle.
Yeah.
ChatGPT told me I'm a urologist too. Yeah, so the penis is 65%, urethra is 30%, and scrotum is third place at 3%.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have expected scrotum to be a lot higher. I would think when you got an owie, it'd be like something hit my balls.
Well, and 11.8% of these injuries required hospital admission.
Wow.
Like they really did a number on themselves. And urethral injuries were the most common reason for admission at 44%. Now, that's not to say that it's more dangerous necessarily, just that I think it is the kind of thing that people don't know how to not lose things up there. Like just like butt plugs, they have to have a flange. Anything you're going to put in your butt needs to have a flange on it so that it doesn't get sucked up in there by the elves that live in your intestines.
The weirdest Keebler elves. Yeah, I did read stuff that was like, it gets very sucky by the end and just will slurp up anything.
Yep. That checks out. Okay, so the complication list. Are you going to go over safety tips?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the complication list from sounding, what shows up in the literature is mucosal tears or false passages. So,
False passages? I didn't know there were trick tunnels under there. I thought it was just one big thing.
yeah, so a false passage is when the sound kind of punches through the urethral wall and creates a new fake channel into the surrounding tissue. And tearing and false passage creation is because of forcing it. Like, don't force anything.
No.
Like, if your instinct is maybe I should push harder, that is not correct.
Yeah.
Urethritis and UTIs. The urethra has a thin, highly vascularized submucosal layer.
Sure.
And the urethra basically has no bacterial defense. And so foreign bodies are the initiation site of infection. So make sure that you really, really, really clean whatever it is that you're going to put in there, because you're potentially introducing critters into your pee channel,
Into your meatus.
your urethra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So urosepsis is the same thing. That's when it gets out of control down there, and you go septic.
Yeah. Sterilize your equipment.
Sterilize your equipment, Kyle. Bleeding or bruising is also just from being too vigorous. Now, there's also injury to the bladder sometimes, because if you really go up in there, then you get all the way through the urethra and into the bladder, and then whatever you're doing ends up injuring the inside of your bladder in some way, including puncture. Now, bladder perforation is rare and usually requires a sharp or blunt forced object, which I had to look that up. There's apparently been more than one punctured bladder because somebody was using a hammer to try to make it go really in there.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So strictures are correlated with multiple insertion attempts. So that's what sounding equipment was historically used to treat, to diagnose. But if you careless sounding can create them. And then there are some instances of erectile dysfunction, incontinence, retained foreign body, stone formation, and fistulas, all in the review literature.
But as we learned in the other study, people that engage in sounding are not more likely to have ED.
Correct. Like as a category, I think, right? Like, I don't know. This is people who have injured themselves, and their injury resulted in erectile dysfunction. And yeah, I don't know. No more likely, Kyle.
Yeah, you might have gotten ED anyway.
You might have gotten ED anyway. Okay, so the gold standard for sterilization is called autoclave.
Oh,
it's pressurized steam at 121 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 minutes, and it kills everything.
Do you just put it in the dishwasher?
No. Your dishwasher is not hot enough.
Oh, okay.
It's not steamy enough. It's what hospitals use. It's what dentist offices use on the equipment that they use and then reuse on other people. It goes through an autoclave. Now, boiling at 100 degrees Celsius kills vegetative bacteria and most viruses, but does not reliably kill bacterial spores. So boiling is good, but it is not the same as autoclaving, because there's like a lot of people out there who will tell you, well, just boil your toys, and that's not sufficient. It's helpful. It gets rid of a lot of stuff, but it's like assuming that PrEP is going to stop you from getting syphilis. It won't.
Right. There's other stuff. Yeah. It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. Exactly right. Now, apparently some people have had success with using a pressure cooker, like your Instant Pot or another pressure cooker. But at 15 PSI for 15 minutes, it will get up to 121 degrees Celsius, which is basically the same as using an autoclave. So that can be safer.
Who knew?
Yeah. And soap and water alone is just cleaning. It's not sterilizing. That's something that is important to say. And again, your urethra has basically no microbiome to fight off bacterial infection the way that your guts or the vagina does. And so you just have to be extra careful to make sure that whatever you are putting in there is sterile. I think that's all I wanted to say, Kyle. Just sterilize your stuff, and don't push too hard.
Don't push it.
Those are the big tips.
Yes, I appreciate that. I read a 2023 Queerty article.
Okay.
Friend of the show, Queerty. By Dara Adolphus, called "Is Urethral Sounding Ready to Go Mainstream?" And I just took down some of the quotes that I thought were interesting. First, urologist Dr. Joshua Gonzalez, who they pointed out is gay. So that's good. He's on our team. Said the urethra is continuous with the prostate. It goes through the prostate, and so the prostate is obviously a very sort of homogeneous organ. People derive a lot of pleasure from prostate stimulation in other ways, whether that be through the perineum, by sort of pressing hard on the perineum, or through direct stimulation of the prostate through the rectal wall. So that
butt fucking
or just pressing hard on your taint.
Taint punching and butt fucking.
Well, punching. I don't punch my taint, bro. So it is one of the many ways you have available to you to access your prostate and stimulate it.
Yeah.
Bruno Duarte, a deckhand in season 5 of Bravo's Below Deck.
Okay, great.
And a gay porn star.
Where is this going, Kyle?
He's a gay porn star known as Lobo Carrera. Said the sensation is, quote, insane. So here's another quote. I think it just came natural to me, as well as fisting. These are like a few different quotes in a row. Yeah. Always you feel kind of like a virgin every time you sound. Woo! Make sure you know what you were doing. Urethra is a very sensitive area, and if you do it wrong, you can give more pain than pleasure.
Yeah.
That's good advice. And then Brian Thomas, who was also gay, is a nurse and TikToker, said when he first saw sounding, quote, it just looked painful. So I was glad that someone who does this also understands the feeling that where it's coming from, that it's not coming from a place of judgment, just a natural reaction that you're having because of you've trained not to put anything up your pee hole. He also said, quote, even though the person doing it was experiencing such pleasure, it looked pretty gruesome. You're taking this big metal rod and putting it in a hole where it doesn't seem like it can go all the way in that hole. I really enjoy that kind of self-education, learning, and kinks like this require that. So I took it upon myself to start learning that. And then I started shoving stuff down my urethra. Psychologically, this is a different quote. Psychologically, I would say that there is a rush when you're doing something that is definitely taboo or is definitely considered dangerous. And with that, there is a psychological rush that I believe some people do experience. So it's interesting that there's more than just activating your prostate. There's like
I'm doing a naughty thing in a hot way.
Which I absolutely get that feeling because I like doing naughty things and things that are like legal but fun and taboo like that. So
do you ever think about ways that the show could be spliced together to like create, I don't know, porn or
I haven't, but now I will. Why?
Because I just said I'm doing a naughty thing in a hot way, and I thought, okay, there's a clip.
There's a quote that you can grab. A free one. That's a free one. Those are some quotes about sounding.
Okay.
For the bonus segment, I'm going to talk about an Ask Reddit that I found about sounding, and I was very interested to see what people on the internet said about sounding.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's all good, right?
It's all great, all positive, all happy.
So I'm calling this segment Sounds Aren't Just for Dicks, Kyle.
Oh.
So everyone has a urethra. Mm-hmm. Maybe some people don't, I don't know. But like almost everyone has a urethra, regardless of their gender assigned at birth. And like I said in the history segment, as long as we've had holes, we've been putting things in them. Mm-hmm. But if you read about sounding and look at like the toys that are sold at sex shops, etc., it's overwhelmingly dick oriented.
Yeah.
Like we talk about putting stuff in dicks, but we don't really talk about putting stuff in vulvas, but you can. When
I first read that you could put it in anyone's urethra, not just dicks, it blew my mind, because I don't know if it's because I'm gay or because I'm part of the patriarchy, or I don't know which avenue I was. Sometimes when I'm gay, I forget straight people exist. I forget women exist. And that's probably not great, but here we are.
Well, part of it is that the popularity of it, or the mainstreamification of it, does come up through gay leather culture, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's what made it visible, and the algorithm has sort of inherited that. But let's talk about some important things here. So the anatomy, the female urethra is approximately 4 centimeters, 1.5 inches. And it is around 6 millimeters in diameter when undilated. But there's a lot less urethra there. The male urethra, and I'm speaking biological sex, not gender identity here. The male urethra is approximately 17 to 20 centimeters, around 7 to 8 inches long. And so there's a different set of sort of risk categories for vulva havers. And so the gauge that they can handle is different. The depth that they can handle is different. The sensation pathway is different because the anatomical structures are different and built for different purposes. And the risk profile, like I said, is also sort of different.
Wow, it sounds all different
for vulva havers. But it's a hole you can put things in. So we do. So male sounding, like we've talked about, directly stimulates the penis from the inside, and also potentially the prostate if you go in there far enough. But female sounding stimulates the clitourethrovaginal complex.
Wow.
The convergence zone where the internal clitoris, urethral sponge, and Skene's glands, also known as the female prostate, all come together to have a party.
Wow, that's one sexy party if all those things come together at one point.
So you are basically sounding through the most innervated 4 centimeters of vulva anatomy.
Wow, get right at your good spot.
Yeah. So a 2014 Nature Reviews Urology paper formalized the CUV complex concept, the clitourethrovaginal complex concept, and argued that, quote, female orgasm is not produced by a single organ acting alone, but by the synergistic action of multiple organs and tissues in this region. And sounding hits multiples of those simultaneously.
And like right on, right?
Yeah. So also probably like legit super fun.
Yeah.
For vulva havers.
Huh.
Yeah, so there is medical case literature about vulva having people sounding and having it cause issues. It's not that the issues are the thing. It's just that like vulva havers are doing this. There are commercial products that explicitly target vulva owning sounders. There's a site called P-hole Sounding, and it maintains a dedicated female urethral sounding guide. The Chain Gang, which is a body jewelry retailer, has a female sounding line of jewelry.
What could that mean?
Like a bejeweled rod.
Oh. I would think of jewelry as something you like adorn to your body.
I don't know.
It's just like they have different. Okay, they're a jewelry maker that also makes sounding equipment.
KinkyFantasies.blog has a beginner's guide to urethral sounding for women. And FetLife hosts sounding groups, and AFAB sounders post in them. And FetLife is 75% male, but has thousands of interest-based groups. And there's an AFAB minority, admitted minority, but an AFAB minority within the sounding subset of FetLife. r/sounding, which you're going to probably read.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a Reddit.
There's a Reddit for everything.
r/sounding. And there's some commercial success to catering to female anatomy sounding. That's all. It's not just for dicks, Kyle.
It's not just for dicks. There's something you learn every episode, and this is one of those things that I learned. Let's see. We covered the two things I learned that I wanted to share that were just random and didn't fit into a segment, and I really like the meatus.
Remember when I had you label all of the parts of the penis?
Yeah. No. The penis? No. I remember the vagina, but I don't remember the penis.
You did the penis too.
Oh, balls.
You were just as good at it.
So, first question.
Yes.
Did this change your willingness to sound?
Well, I think probably not. I've found myself entertaining the idea while doing the research for this episode, so that says something, I think. And I haven't been disgusted by the idea. It just sounds like a lot of work, Kyle. Like I got to go buy the sounding, the equipment, then I got to sterilize it properly, and then I got to find my rubber gloves. And I don't.
You got to do slow, steady work as you place it in there carefully.
Like I barely have time to do anything.
Yeah.
Much less sounding.
Set aside hours for this.
Yeah. I don't know. How about you?
I think that the only way to get over the immediate negative feeling is by exposure to it. Mm-hmm. And this, I think, is a starting point for me to be exposed to it so that I don't have that judgment. I don't think that I'm going to do it. I'm too worried about hurting myself. Mm-hmm. But I can understand, like, if someone was like, poke my prostate, bro. Like I could understand really wanting to just poke right at the pleasure center, and especially if you talk about like people's vulvas, like it's like a clumps of pleasure things all coming together. Like that makes sense. You want to poke that shit.
Yeah, poke it.
So I think I get it a little bit better. I still don't think I would do it. And is it gay? I think that yes.
I think it's ended up straighter than I thought and less specifically male than I thought. And so that leads me to want to say no,
but you thought it was all gay and all male, and now that it's not that,
it's all urethra havers, and a lot of them are straight, which is weird.
Okay. It is straighter than expected, but I still think, what was my thing? Gay men were more likely than bi men. No, that's kind of anal sex. Significantly more likely than bi men. Oh yeah, gay men and straight men didn't report that they've had any differences in viewing porn about sounding. So their interest was similar. I don't know. It started in the gay leather community, so I don't know. This is a tough one.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about the fact that our train is called the Seattle Sounder.
We didn't talk about the soccer team, the Sounders.
Yeah. Or the Puget Sound. Try fitting that in your dick hole.
I mean, if we extend it to anything, including the word sound, then we would be like, your ears have been around since humans. That's you giving the history segment.
It sounded just like me. I was like, why is my voice not in my head?
I think you're right. It's less gay than expected. I still think there's something in my gut that says it's still kind of gay.
I think less gay than expected is a perfectly fine rating.
Okay.
Like solidly gay, just less than expected.
Gay. Yeah. Okay.
Do we need to invent a scale of some kind?
I don't know.
How many dildos does this episode get, Kyle?
Don't put a dildo in there.
I bet some people could.
I don't want
a sufficiently small dildo
to see that. Not for me.
Okay, great.
And I support you.
Great.
Okay.
Did we do it?
Yeah.
We talked about sounding.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a break?
Yeah.
Put something in there?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
This is the part where Mike and Kyle take a break.
So are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're back from shoving things in our meatus.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun, and it sounded.
It was like jerking off from the inside.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered what internal jerking off felt like.
We didn't even talk about The Boys. That episode of The Boys where that superhero that can get tiny crawls into his boyfriend's dick.
Oh.
And then he exploded because he did too much cocaine.
Oh, whom among us hasn't exploded? No, usually on cocaine you don't explode.
Yeah. But he sneezed and then he lost his ability to stay small because he sneezed.
Whoops. That's an awful way to kill your boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all the ways to kill your boyfriend,
yeah,
pick a different one.
It was weirdly hot.
Which part?
If I had a boyfriend that could get super duper tiny, I'd probably have him go places.
But if you knew that he could sneeze and kill you, I think I'd stay away from that.
I doubt he knew.
I don't think
that
he knew
in advance.
I was worried that you were turned on by the part where he died.
No.
Okay.
No,
That's a different episode.
That show can be so gory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest, but first, our website is gayishpodcast.com.
We're not going to open the... we do that. Okay. We are on social media at Gayish Podcast, or you can find links to our socials or other ways to connect with us, like our Facebook group and our Discord server at gayishpodcast.com/contact.
Our hotline, you can send us text messages or leave us voicemails, is 5855-GAYISH. That's 585-542-9474. Standard rates apply.
Our email is gayishpodcast@gmail.com.
Our physical mailing address is Post Office Box 19882, Seattle, Washington, 98109. And we got a letter. This is from, well, I'm not going to read you the address, but it's from Canada. Ontario.
Let's see. Jesus Christ, Mike.
What?
Happy 9-year birthday.
Oh, great.
That's very sweet of you. This one first. Okay. Oh, it's a long letter. I'm not going to read this whole thing.
Happy birthday, dear Mike and Kyle. A bunch of stuff.
Kyle and the whole fucking crew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Long letter. We're going to read this after. That's very sweet. And then...
There's doodles in the margin. I think that they're adorable. And one of them says, "This is the worst rainbow I've ever seen. Please ignore."
Let's see. This is Mailbox Mixtape. Some of my favorite gayest songs for y'all. Oh, there's a list of songs that we should download or put on our thing. There's Cut Me Open by Jennifer. Eat by Zoe Coe. Gendering Teddy by the Narcissist Cookbook. And Baptists, a hymn for shitheads by the official bard of Baldwin County. And there's another letter in here. What's this letter? This is where I'm going to start getting sappy. Okay. This is all from Madison. So thank you, Madison. We really appreciate you sending it in. And sorry we are so late at this.
So Madison apparently started listening to us in 2018, but Madison also says that Madison is 22 years old, which means that Madison started listening to us when they were 14, which I do not recommend.
Ooh, Madison, come on.
Gayest and Straightest?
Yeah, let's do our Gayest and Straightest.
Okay.
Why don't you go first?
I will go
can find my
first.
Papers.
It's Memorial Day weekend. I went camping, was out in the camping area, also known as the forest, for... a while.
Yeah.
And the straightest thing I did this week was talking about celebrity boobs around the campfire.
Oh, whose boobs were you talking about?
All of the celebrities.
Oh.
Yeah. Rachel Dratch apparently has giant boobs.
Oh.
And then the gayest thing I did this week was talk about celebrity dick size around the campfire. So Willem Dafoe apparently is just like a horse cock. So,
Wow.
You learn something new.
Notch up his attractiveness level in my book a little bit. My gayest is wearing both of my new Britney t-shirts that I got from Chris Kachatorians.
At the same time.
Not at the same time. I don't need to double up on Britney because then you can't see one of you. You have to see them both. The whole thing.
You could flash people.
Flash from my Britney to my Britney.
Yeah.
I love that. The gayest thing about me is I ate. Straightest. The straightest thing about me is I ate at Cinnaholic. It's this place on Capitol Hill, cinnamon bun place.
Oh, okay.
And it was really good. And it looked kind of trashy or just looked kind of average, but I think that's how the best places are. And I don't think gays eat like that. Like it was big. I got a cookie dough one. So it was like a Cinnabon with like cookie dough on top and chocolate and stuff.
Was it cinnamony?
Yeah.
Cinnamon is apparently sort of divisive. Do you like cinnamon?
Oh, yeah. Some people don't?
I guess some people don't. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think gay people eat food. So the fact that I ate a whole fucking thing of it was delicious.
Yeah.
And I would do it again.
Yeah.
I want to play a listener's Gayest and Straightest.
Let's do it.
Hey Mike, Kyle, and Derek. It's Pup Cobalt from Denver. I wanted to call and give you my gayest and straightest. My gayest is getting my nails painted for the first time ever and having them perfectly match the blue on my pup hood. I love them. My straightest is getting my propane and grill out so that way I can get them all set up for summer. Thanks for all you do, and I'll see you on Patreon. Come on, you fuckers. Let's fund this podcast. It's well worth it.
Love a Gayest and Straightest that promotes us in the process.
Absolutely.
That's great.
He has a very nice penis.
How would you know?
Our Discord server.
Well, there's another plug. I love that you got your nails done for the first time. That's really cute.
Yeah. And I love a good color coordination combo.
Yeah. Way to go. Thank you for leaving us your Gayest and Straightest. Everyone should call in and leave us their Gayest and Straightest because we need more.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We did it?
Yeah.
Thank you to Sounders everywhere, especially our soccer team.
I wonder if they do have to do it as part of a hazing ritual.
Oh my God, Kyle.
What?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Boys are weird, especially sports boys.
Yep. And I want to thank our super gappers. Thank you to Matt H, Jesse, Adam Y, Locomotive, Simon Sriracha, Kaylee Adams, Kit Oliver, Kobe Gord, Squaggle, William Bryant, John Crowley, Stephen Porch, Yo Stizzle, Jonathan Montaigne, Forrest Nell, Steve Douglas, Explosive Zanya, Michael Covington, Thomas B, Dusty, Sanday, Coleman, Chris Cagitatorians, and Jerome York. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your money. That's it. This has been Gayish from the Chris Cagitatorian Studios. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Getz. Until next week, be butch, be fabulous, be you. See ya.
There are Otis sounds and the Otis.
Don't they make elevators?
Yeah. This is a sound where they put a small elevator in your dick.
Ding! Prostate floor.